but it's
right?
for
Unlike everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
the under 35.
What's Michael doing online here?
Their
He is
families.
at the legislative conference with the WC.
Oh, right.
And he felt it was more important to be there.
Well, Jimmy told me.
It's some,
Done well.
He's attended,
I saw
Came
yeah,
in today.
center of the screen up there. I knew I was pretty low key. I said, and then when he kind of explained, I said, and you know, I had the same thing I'd say to anybody. Boys will be boys.
sounded like a good time.
What? Back in the day, you threw down, you took it like a man. You didn't win, you fouled.
I don't know where exactly it is. It's some,
I'll call this meeting to order. Roll call by the county clerk. My tab is not warming up yet.
We have 21 present. I'm sorry, we have 28 present and 2 absent.
Thank you very much. Stand for the pledge of allegiance. Mr. Degner, would you lead us?
I pledge
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please take a moment. Okay. Please be seated. We're in compliance with the open meetings law.
We're in compliance, Mr. Chair, and apologies again for not being there. I'm at the legislative conference for WCA.
Thank you, Michael. All right. Communications. No, excuse me. Hold it. Approval of the agenda. Entertain a motion to approve the agenda as printed.
So move.
Moved by Mr. Paulson, second by Mr. Falker. Any questions, discussion? Anybody see anything they need to be moved for convenience sake? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, the agenda is approved. Approval of the January 13th meeting minutes. Mr. Winnicky.
I would move the approval of the January 13th minutes as presented.
Second.
Second by Mr. Paulson, moved by Mr. Winnicky. Anybody else see any errors or anything that needs to be changed? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. The minutes are approved. Communications. Madam Clerk.
We have the notice of public hearing for planning and zoning, which is February 19th, 2026 at 6 p.m. You also should find the treasurer's monthly report. There is a 2027 budget calendar in your packet, as well as county board orientation and organizational meeting dates.
Thank you. Any questions for the clerk? Seeing none. Is there any public comment? No. Nothing? All right. We will move on to committee reports. Buildings and Grounds Committee, resolution accepting bids for LED interior lighting project at Fair Park and amending the 2026 budget. Mr. Brogler. The chairman isn't here, so Jim, you're the vice chair, I believe.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't have the sheet in front of me.
Well, I can get somebody else here, Jim, if it's easy.
Yes, please. I'm sorry. I didn't have a clue.
Mr. Lindell? Mr. Lindell.
Thank you, Roger.
Resolution number 2025-71,
71.
accepting bids for the LED interior light project at Fair Park, amending the 2026 budget. On December 5th, 2025, the Director of Facilities issued a request for proposal RFP to solicit bids for the transition to LED lighting interior of all the buildings at the Fair Park. 8 contractors participated in the pre-bid walkthrough and 6 bids were received on January 13th, 2026. The low bidder is Jefferson Current Electric in the amount of $183,109. The Director of Facilities checked references and to ensure this bidder would be able to perform the work and receive positive response, and met with the Fair Park staff for consensus. Jefferson County Park was awarded $125,000 in grant as part of the RESP program for the installation of energy and efficient product. The county has also partnered with Focus on Energy and Jefferson Utilities to collect a project commitment of $157,000 in rebates. This result is a net of $282,000 in funds available for this project. This resolution accepts the bid of the Jefferson Current Electric for the Fair Park LED interior lights project and authorizes the county administration to enter into its contract as specified in the RFP. The Buildings and Ground Committee considered this resolution at their meeting on February 2nd, 2026, and recommended forwarding it to the county board for approval. Fiscal note. The project was budgeted in 2026 at an estimated cost and corresponding reimbursement of $87,831. In order to accommodate this project, the 2026 budget will be amended to increase reimbursement revenue and project expense by $95,278. This resolution authorizes the finance director to make the necessary budget adjustment to reenact this resolution as a budget amendment. County board approved requires 2/3 vote of this membership of the county board. Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve this.
Second.
Moved by Supervisor Lindell, second by Supervisor Paulson. Questions, discussion? Seeing none, please vote on your tablets.
Supervisor Jones?
Aye.
Supervisor Richardson?
Aye.
Supervisor Herbst?
Aye.
Supervisor Brockler?
Aye.
Supervisor Nass?
Aye. I'm trying to get this running. There we go.
Supervisor White?
Aye.
Okay, we have 28 yes, 0 no, and 2 absent.
The resolution passes unanimously. Okay, takes us to Executive Committee. Resolution designate official Jefferson County newspaper for county board minutes. Supervisor Winnicky.
Okay, I believe we're looking at resolution 2025-72.
Yes.
Okay. Every 2 years, Jefferson County enters into a contract with a local newspaper to serve as the county's official newspaper for the publication of county board proceedings as required by Wisconsin statutes. The Executive Committee solicited proposals from APG Media of Southern Wisconsin, who is the owner of the Daily Jefferson County Union and the Watertown Daily Times. We received 3 bids, one for publication in the Times, one for publication just in the Union, and one for both. The bids came back, and after reviewing the bids and considering the costs of publication and circulation for each newspaper, the Executive Committee voted to accept the bid for publication in the Daily Jefferson County Union at its meeting on January 28th, 2026, and recommended forwarding this resolution to the County Board for approval. Fiscal note, should be within the budget for this item. Mr. Chair, I move approval.
Moved by Mr. Winnicky, second by Mr. Paulson. Any questions, discussion? Mr. Lund.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have a question. Why was the newspaper with the smaller circulation chosen at the same price?
I think there was a sense from the executive board or the executive committee that the Jefferson County Union was in the county seat, and I think we're looking for some consistency. It's who we used last year.
Part of the issue with the Watertown Times circulation is a bunch of it's in Dodge County, not necessarily in Jefferson County.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, resolution passes. Takes us to resolution urging state leadership to enact a comprehensive sustainable transportation funding solution.
This would be resolution number 2025-73. Executive summary, the Wisconsin Counties Association issued a call to action urging lawmakers and future governors to find a solution that ensures sustainable transportation funding. This would be in the best interest of Jefferson County and our financial future. The executive committee on January 28th, 2026 unanimously recommended an adoption by the full board. The body of this gives some of the reasons why it's in the best interest of counties for this passage. Fiscal note, there is no fiscal impact to this resolution. Mr. Chair, I move approval.
Moved by Supervisor Winnicke. Do I have a second? Second by Supervisor Christensen. Questions, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, the resolution passes. Takes us to Finance Committee, item 10. We have both the chairman and vice chair are absent tonight. So we have three.
I'm here.
Oh, here you are. Early on, Dick, I'm sorry. You couldn't get in earlier. I'm sorry.
I was practicing.
Yeah.
All right, because we had the other ones practiced and warmed up.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway,
I've been
since the chairman.
practicing for a long time.
So the first resolution is amending the planning and development fee schedule to add a plat book fee and amending the 2026 budget. Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Resolution number 2025-74.
Yes.
The Planning and Development Department continues to receive inquiries related to the purchasing or obtaining countywide plat books. The previous plat books were created and printed by a third party and provided the county to sell. The last book was printed in 2019. The Land Information Department identified a requested service and began creating a 2026 plat book, which will be completed in Q1 of 2026. The creation and printing costs were included in the 2026 budget. However, the fee to sell the book was not included in the adopted fee schedule. Printing costs are estimated at $22 per book, and is recommended to sell the books at $33.18 with a $1.82 in sales tax for a total of $35 per book. The resolution would create a plat book fee within the county fee schedule. The Planning and Zoning Committee considered this resolution at its January 26th meeting, and the Finance Committee considered the resolution at its February 10th meeting. Both committees recommended forwarded the resolution to the county board for approval. Fiscal note, this resolution will amend the fee schedule and create a fee of plat books of $35, creating a potential revenue of $8,750 over the sale life of the books. The creation and printing expenses of the plat books have been included in the Planning and Development 2026 budget. As a budget amendment, this resolution requires 20 out of 30 affirmative votes for passage. Mr. Chair, I move for passage of this resolution.
Moved by Supervisor Jones. So I have a second. Second by Supervisor Drana. Questions? Supervisor Morris.
Just wondering, so 2019 to 2026, should we expect another plat book to be printed in the approximate same amount of time?
I would imagine, Matt, you want to, he's shaking his head, yes.
Yeah, generally, yes. Maybe a little bit sooner based on how many sales we have.
Mr. Gross.
Yes, I just give you a historical amount of information here. In 2021 was the last time that Farm Bureau did the Jefferson County plat book, and we still have plenty of boxes left over. So it's another archaic thing to continue on doing something like this. So I'll be voting no against it.
Any other questions, comments? Seeing none, please vote.
Supervisor Jones?
Aye.
Supervisor Richardson?
Aye.
Supervisor Herbst?
Aye.
Supervisor Brockler?
No.
Supervisor White,
Aye.
we have 26 yes, 2 no, and 2 absent.
The resolution passes. Next resolution updating pool monitoring fees and amending the 2026 budget. Mr. Jones.
Updating pool, resolution number 2025-75. Jefferson County participates in the Environmental Public Health Consortium, which serves as an agent of the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection, which provides environmental health licensing, inspection, and monitoring services on behalf of Jefferson County. In 2022, the consortium began monthly water chemistry testing for licensed recreational water facilities to improve compliance and reduce closures required during annual inspections. By November 2024, the monthly chemistry monitoring program demonstrated measurable success across many licensed pool facilities in Jefferson County, prompting a program adjustment allowing facilities with 6 consecutive months without a chemistry-related closure to return to annual inspections. Further inspection compliance, the consortium is implementing updated fees and enforcement procedures for chemistry-related closures, which will include defined criteria for placement and removal from monthly monitoring and structured pathway for suspension and non-renewal if compliance is not achieved. This resolution updates the Health Department pool monitoring fees in the 2026 budget in accordance with revised enforcement procedures established by the consortium. The Board of Health and Finance Committee considered this resolution at their meeting on January 21st, 2026 and February 3rd, 2026, respectively. Both bodies recommended forwarding it to the county board for approval. Fiscal note, Jefferson County contracts with the City of Watertown Health Department for provision of water chemistry testing services. Fees generated from the provision of these services are collected and retained by the City of Watertown Health Department. However, because these fees are subject to county board approval through the budget process, amending the fee schedule is a budget amendment. County board approval requires a 2/3 vote of the entire membership of the county board. 20 votes of the 30-member county board. Mr. Chair, I move for passage of this resolution.
Moved by Supervisor Jones. Do I have a second? Second by Supervisor Trina and whoever. I didn't catch who that was. Somebody online. Anyway, it's seconded. Questions, discussion? Supervisor Morris.
This isn't necessarily about what we just read in the executive summary and what the resolution is. I'm just seeking a little information. So we have an environmental public health consortium. And is that a consortium because we have the Jefferson County Health Department as well as the Watertown Health Department? That's what makes it a consortium?
Correct.
Gotcha. And so then the Watertown fees, they do chemistry testing fees. Do they do that water testing all throughout the county, not just in Watertown? It's just that they're the water tester?
Elizabeth is indicating yes.
Elizabeth is in the back. She says yes.
Yes, okay. So that explains why the Watertown statement is there, because thinking, wow, man, Watertown's making off pretty well here. It goes to the county. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? With that, please vote on your tablets.
Supervisor Jones,
Aye.
Supervisor Richardson,
Aye.
Supervisor Herbst,
Aye.
Supervisor Brackler,
Aye.
Supervisor White.
Aye.
We have 27 yes, 1 no, and 2 absent.
Okay, so the ordinance passes, the resolution passes. Takes us to item C, resolution updating lodging license categories for Environmental Public Health Consortium and amending the 2026 budget. Mr. Jones.
I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Hang on.
We're here.
Shit.
Things going well?
All right. Resolution 2025-76. Jefferson County participates in the Environmental Public Health Consortium, which serves as an agent of the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection, which provides environmental health licensing, inspection, monitoring service on behalf of Jefferson County. As an agent, Health Department local fees and licensing practices are dictated by contractual requirements set forth by DEPCAT. The legislature recently revised ATCP 72 hotels, motels, and tourist rooming houses to include the increased fees and new and updated license categories. This resolution authorizes an amendment to the Health Department fee schedule in the 2026 budget to align with Wisconsin Code and DEPCAT contract requirements. The Board of Health considered this resolution at its meeting on January 21st, 2026, and the Finance Committee considered this resolution at its meeting on February 3rd, 2026. Both bodies recommended forwarding this resolution to the County Board for approval. Fiscal note. Jefferson County contracts with the City of Watertown Health Department for the provision of licensing and inspection services of lodging establishments within the county. Fees generated from the provisions of these services are collected and retained by the City of Watertown Health Department. However, because these fees are subject to County Board approval through the budget process, amending the fee schedule is a budget amendment. County Board approval requires a 2/3 vote of the entire membership of the County Board, 20 votes of the 30-member County Board. Mr. Chair, I move for passage of this resolution.
Moved by Supervisor Jones, second by Supervisor Drana. Questions, discussion? Seeing none, vote on your tablets.
Supervisor Jones?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Supervisor Herbst? Supervisor Herbst?
Aye.
Supervisor Brockler?
Aye.
Supervisor White?
Aye.
27 yes, 1 no, 2 absent.
The resolution passes. Takes us to item D, resolution entering into a contract with AVI SPL for maintenance services and amending the 2026 budget. Mr. Jones.
Resolution number 2025-77. The warranty period for several audiovisual systems in the courthouse will be expiring. As such, an audio-video maintenance contract which provides comprehensive support services necessary to ensure the continuous, reliable, and optimal performance of the organization's audio-visual systems. The prior vendor of these systems, AVI SPL, has offered a maintenance service contract. The scope of services includes preventive maintenance, system monitoring, troubleshooting, repair, and technical support for all covered AV equipment and infrastructure. The objective of this contract is to minimize system downtime, extend equipment lifespan, and maintain consistent audio-visual quality across meeting rooms, conference facilities, court hearing rooms, and other supportive environments. Services are delivered by qualified technicians in accordance with the industry's best practices and manufacturing guidelines. Under this agreement, the service provider will conduct scheduled inspections, firmware updates, performance testing, and system collaborations, as well as respond to service requests within defined service level timelines. The contract also includes documentation, reporting, and recommendation for system optimization and future upgrades. By engaging in this maintenance agreement, Jefferson County ensures predictable operating costs, improved systems reliability, and timely technical support for the following systems. Hearing Room 1 and Hearing Room 2, $22,229.04. County Boardroom, $11,357.68. Emergency Operations, $10,860.72. Conference Room, $2,854.53, and Polycom for courts, $8,571.18. The total cost for all these services, $55,873.14. This contract is for a 2-year period and will expire on February 25th, 2028. Additional that were installed in later phases of the courthouse renovation process will come off warranty on that date, so future decisions about maintenance service contracts may be done comprehensively during the regular annual budget process. This resolution authorizes the county administrator to contract with ABI SPL for maintenance services and amends the 2026 budget accordingly. The Finance Committee considered this resolution at its meeting on February 3rd, 2026, and recommending it forward to the County Board for approval. Fiscal note. This resolution authorized the transfer of $27,936.57 from contingency to the County Board, Court Support Services, Emergency Management Budgets, and authorizes the Finance Director to make the necessary budget adjustments to enact this resolution. County Board approval requires a 2/3 vote of the entire membership of the County Board, 20 votes of the 30-member County Board. Mr. Chair, I move for passage of this resolution.
Moved by Mr. Jones. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Draina. Questions? Discussion? Seeing none, please vote on your tablet.
Supervisor Jones,
Aye.
Supervisor Richardson,
Aye.
Supervisor Herbst,
Aye.
Supervisor Brockler,
Aye.
Supervisor White.
Aye.
We have 28 yes, 0 no, 2 absent.
Resolution passes. Takes us to item E, resolution authorizing the sale of county-owned land to Vanguard Property Acquisitions LLC. That would be your addendum here. Mr. Jones.
Resolution 2025-78. Resolution number 2025-68 authorized the county administrator to execute a letter of intent with Vanguard Property Acquisitions LLC for the sale of 17.07 acres of county-owned land adjacent to the Highway Department. A purchase and sale agreement consistent with the terms of the LOI was shared with the Finance Committee at their meeting on February 3rd, 2026. The committee recommended adoption of the PSA subject to the inclusion of certain provisions. Those have been renegotiated and the final version of the PSA is presented to the full county board at this meeting. This resolution authorizes the county administrator to execute the purchase and sale agreement with Vanguard Property Acquisitions LLC and to execute all necessary documentation and complete all contingencies related to and in furtherance of this sale. I have a lot of equipment here. I feel like I'm working for NASA. Fiscal note. Proceeds from the sale of county property and Vanguard property acquisitions shall be deposited into the capital project funds. The use of these proceeds will be considered by the Finance Committee and recommended to the county board at a future date. Mr. Chair, I move for passage of this resolution.
Moved by Supervisor Jones, second by Mr. Draina. Questions? Mr. Lund.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We had discussed, when we discussed this last month, the potential of putting in a right of first refusal about the use of the property. I couldn't find it in there. I may have missed it. Is that provision in the contract?
It is. If they do not commence construction, I can stall while Danielle maybe finds the exact line.
It's
but that is included.
It's Article 13 of the draft agreement, and it provides for an 18-month right to repurchase. If they don't commence construction within 18 months, we would have the option to buy back at the sale price.
Okay, I thought what we had discussed was that if the property was going to be used in a manner that wasn't consistent with what was in the county's best interest, that we would be able to block that. It doesn't specify what they're constructing. What if they use it for something that we don't want, but they're starting to build something?
As to the use, the direction of the Finance Committee was to include language related to potential odor as a deed restriction, and we did negotiate and include that in the purchase agreement.
Okay, thank you.
If I could also add, there is a section in there, page 2, that states that the purchaser acknowledges the end user of the property will need to be complementary to the food and beverage campus that is located near the property.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah. Any other questions? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
There's one no. The resolution passes. Okay. That takes us to item 11, Law Enforcement Emergency Management Committee, resolution authorizing participation in Wisconsin Statewide Mutual Aid Compact, WISMAC. Mr. Morris.
Resolution 2025's would be 79, correct? The Wisconsin Statewide Mutual Aid Compact allows Wisconsin counties, municipalities, and federally recognized tribes to provide and receive mutual aid during emergencies and disasters. Emergencies and disasters can quickly overwhelm local resources. WISMAX provides a legal and operational framework for coordinated response, allowing Jefferson County Emergency Management to request assistance from neighboring counties or other compact members, provide resources and support to other jurisdictions in need, and ensure a standardized cooperative approach to emergency management across Wisconsin. This resolution authorizes Jefferson County's participation in the WISMAC. The Law Enforcement and Emergency Management Committee reviewed this resolution on its January 23, 2026 meeting. Following the discussion, the committee voted to recommend forwarding the resolution to the county board for approval. Fiscal note, participation in the compact does not obligate Jefferson County to any reimbursements received or paid for services rendered by or to Jefferson County. As such, the passage of this resolution has no determinable fiscal impact. I recommend that we approve this resolution.
Moved by Supervisor Morris. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Supervisor Paulson. Questions? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, the resolution passes. And item B, resolution authorizing the promulgation and approval of the Jefferson County Emergency Operations Plan. Mr. Morris.
Resolution 2025-80, the Jefferson County Emergency Operations Plan, the EOP, provides a framework for preparing for, responding to, recovering from, and mitigating natural, technological, and human causes hazards. In accordance with state and federal guidelines, including the National Incident Management System, the plan assigns roles to county departments, municipalities, volunteer organizations, and private partners to ensure coordinated response. The Jefferson County Office of Emergency Management has updated the plan to reflect current capabilities, best practices, and lessons learned. Adoption of the EOP provides our help protect life, property, the environment, and the economy, and ensures all partners maintain compatible plans to regularly review and update them. This resolution adopts the Jefferson County EOP. The Law Enforcement Emergency Management Committee considered this resolution on its January 23, 2026 meeting and recommended forwarding to the county board for approval. And fiscal note is that there is no determinable fiscal impact. And so I make the motion that we approve this resolution with the recognition that we have both used and correctly spelled the word promulgation.
Thank you, Professor Morris. There's a second from Mr. Drana. Do we have any questions, discussions? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Hearing none, the resolution passes. Takes us to item 12, Planning and Zoning Committee report. Mr. Supervisor Paulson.
To the honorable members of the Jefferson County Board of Supervisors, the Jefferson County Planning and Zoning Committee, having held petitions to amend the official zoning map of Jefferson County, filed for public hearing held on January 15th, 2026, as required by law pursuant to Wisconsin statutes. Notice thereof having been given and being duly advised of the wishes of the town boards and persons in the areas affected hereby makes the following recommendations. The committee has reviewed and considered the facts presented in the application and received in public hearings and finds that criteria listed in Wisconsin Statute 91.48 and Jefferson County Zoning Ordinance Section 22 through 56B has been met for the below listed petitions. The committee further finds that the petitions are consistent with the Jefferson County Comprehensive Plan and Farmland Preservation Plan. Further support for the committee's recommendations can be found in the staff reports and individual petition files on record in the Planning and Development Office. The approval of the petitions as listed, dated this 10th day of February 2026, Blaine Paulson, Secretary. On to the ordinance. Ordinance number
18.
18, amending the official zoning map. Whereas the Jefferson County Board of Supervisors has heretofore been petitioned to amend the official zoning map of Jefferson County, and whereas petitions as listed were referred to the Jefferson County Planning and Zoning Committee for public hearing on January 15th, 2026. And whereas at its meeting on January 15th, 2026, the Planning and Zoning Committee considered the request to amend the official zoning map of Jefferson County after conducting public hearing regarding the requested amendment. And after receiving a recommendation from the affected town, hereby make the following recommendations to the Board of Supervisors in open session. Whereas the Planning and Zoning Committee has found that the criteria and standards set forth in 91.48 of Wisconsin state statutes and 22 through 56B of the Jefferson County zoning ordinance for rezoning out of A1 exclusive agricultural zone have been met, and the petitions are consistent with the Jefferson County Comprehensive Plan and Farmland Preservation Plan, and are identified in the decisions of the Planning and Zoning Committee. Whereas consistent with the recommendations of the Planning and Zoning Committee, the Board of Supervisors finds where applicable the standards set forth in 91.48 of the Wisconsin statutes and 22 through 56B of the Jefferson County zoning ordinance for rezoning out of A1 exclusive agricultural zone are met by the proposed amendment to the official zoning map. Therefore, be it ordained, the Jefferson County Board of Supervisors does amend the official zoning map of Jefferson County as follows. As listed, I move for acceptance of this ordinance.
Moved by Supervisor Paulson. Do I have a second? Second by Supervisor Falker. Questions? Discussion. Supervisor Kennard.
Yes, I abstain for potential conflict of interest.
Good. Mr. Gross.
Abstain, family.
So noted. Two absence. Supervisor Gross and Supervisor Kennard are abstaining. With that, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, the ordinance passes. Takes us to item 13, appointments by county administrator. Mr. Lucky.
By virtue of the authority vested in me under sections 59.182C of the Wisconsin statutes, I respectfully request confirmation of the following appointments. Gino Racanelli to the Human Services Board for a 3-year term ending on November 1st, 2028. Christine Spangler to the Sheriff's Civil Service Commission for a 5-year term ending on January 1st, 2031.
Do I have a motion to approve these? Moved by Supervisor Morris, second by Supervisor Paulson. Any questions about these appointments? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, they are appointed. Takes us to item 14. Is there any public comment of a general nature? Seeing none, any announcements? Oh, that's amazing. No announcements, okay. Just a reminder, Mr. Degner, the EMS committee is meeting a week later than normal. Okay. So if anybody would like to attend that. Other than that, here.
I believe it's an hour earlier.
An hour earlier too, as well, okay. With that, Mr. Gulag is motioning to adjourn. Do I have a second? Lots of seconds out there. I'll pick the one hand at Mr. Falker's second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, we are adjourned. Thank you all.